We got some news from Wuthering Waves about 1.2. Now, I hate to say I told you so, but I did tell you guys that we weren't going to get dedicated live streams, especially after seeing what they did for 1.1. A lot of people had copium saying, oh, they're only doing that because they're rushing the patch because it's easy or because of this, that, and the other. No, they're doing it because they typically don't, unless it's an anniversary. Like for PGR, for example, they only do it during like the half year or the 1 year, and sometimes don't even do it for the half year. They usually only do a live stream, like a dedicated celebration live stream for the 1 year anniversary, which is why the launch stream for the game felt like a celebration stream, right? Because that is what they are typically used to, is doing live streams like that. So I hope you guys get it out of your head now that it's probably not going to happen. We're probably not going to get live streams like Hoyo games do for this game. Maybe in the future they might, but they probably just don't see it being worth, because you know the first one was so bad, and then also paying all the people to be on there. It's probably just not worth it to them, where they can just literally do this blog post. People like me are going to make videos on it, talk about it, post it, ship it, and the community is going to be talking about it anyway. You know, all these other places, Dexerto and all that, are going to be talking about it, so they don't really need to do a live stream. And I'm going to be honest, after how bad the first one was, I'm good. I'd rather them just do this. All right, this is the first time I'm looking at this with you guys. Wuthering Waves Developers Message Volume 4 version 1.2 optimization preview with a special note from developers. Dear Rover, Wuthering Waves of version 1.2 in the turquoise moonglow is on the horizon. Here's a sneak peek at the upcoming improvements and a special note from the dev team. Number one, a new custom lock-on feature. Thank God, because the lock-on in this game is dog shit. In version 1.1, we implemented several quality of life improvements to the auto lock-on system, including optimizations for Resonator and some Echo skills. With the release of version 1.2, you'll be able to gain access to the new custom lock-on feature under Settings Control. The option allows you to set the auto lock-on priorities for enemies based on your combat preferences. Okay, very good. Because I noticed after 1.1, after they did the patch for 1.1, I noticed that sometimes it would just like auto zoom on you if you had the lock in. It was so freaking annoying, because the game, when you use the scroll wheel, for some reason doesn't like scroll out as fast as it should. Whoa, what is this? Number two, new utility hover droid shooter. We've heard your feedback regarding the need to frequently switch between teams. Thank God I don't have to make sure I have a ranged unit out all the time. This is an awesome quality of life update. Holy crap. Between teams, when there are no pistol using resonators available for challenges like the Photon Vault and similar puzzles, and especially collecting the chimes, the wind chimes in the I was going to say Dragon Spine, but Mount Firmament. In version 1.2, you'll be able to use the new hover droid shooter utility. Thank God, man. Once the utility feature is available, you can equip the hover droid shooter and the utility wheel. To shoot with the hover droid, simply tap or hold the basic attack button. Very, very good. More hover droid features are under development. Oh, dude, this feels more like Nier Automata, even more now than it did before. You literally got a pod. You literally got... Imagine if it does like the giant charge attack like that the pod does. Dude, that would be so sick. That would also add another element to combat. I can totally see them doing this, where certain bosses, you have to shoot certain things or they're just like obliterate you, right? The number one thing I can use as an explanation or like comparison is, if you guys have played Stellar Blade, on the final boss fight, he goes up, he's like a godly being now, right? And the final boss fight, not gonna spoil who it is, but in the air, he goes up in the air, and you have to shoot these giant orbs, and if you don't, it'll be like a one-shot mechanic that kills you. I could totally see them making this part of the boss mechanics. WuWa, Kuro Games, if you guys are watching this right now, please, for the love of God, implement this in boss fights. That would be so fucking sick, and it would definitely feel even more like Nier Automata than it was before. I think that's a godly change. That is amazing. New feature to store excess wave plates. Excess wave plates. Oh, the stamina. Thank God. I was just complaining about this the other day because I didn't log in for like 3 days. A new feature to store excess wave plates will be featured in 1.2. Once you reach the wave plate cap, you'll receive wave plates instead. These crystals can be exchanged for wave plates or equivalent value. You will regain 1 wave plate every 12 minutes, up to 400 wave plate crystals. Okay, so you can get up to 480, 3 days without logging in. Oh no, 2 days actually. Once this limit is reached, you will not gain additional wave. Okay, Kuro, this is awesome, but make this like Star Rail and make it 2,000, please. For the love of God, make it 2,000. 2 days, not enough. Sometimes people don't play at all during the week. and they just want to no life it on the weekend and just waste all that stamina. So make it way more in 2 days, please. But this is a good step in the right direction. I can definitely see them increasing this in the future. Don't know why though they wouldn't have it more than that. 2 days worth of excess stamina. I mean, come on. New Resonator Showcase feature. With the release of version 1.2, you can view and display the convened scenes of unlocked resonators with the Resonator Showcase feature. Oh, okay, interesting. Tap the avatar on the terminal screen to open the Resonator Showcase. You can display up to 3 Okay, that's a cool little quality of life feature. Finally, 120 FPS, dude. Genshin could never. 120 FPS. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Please don't roast me in the comments. I know I just talked about not wanting to spread toxicity. It's just funny jokes sometimes. Option to play at 120 FPS feature will be available on select PCs in version 1.2. Stay tuned for our official announcement for more details. I wonder if on my Razer phone or the Red Magic Pro, if you will be able to do 120 FPS, because those are gaming phones that are stronger than most consoles, to be honest. New Depths of Elusive Realm store rewards. Thank you for your love and support during the Depths of Elusive Realm. As we approach the final stages of version 1.1's Dreams Ablaze in Darkness event, the White Cat will bring new exchange items to Elusive Store. Okay, I thought it was actually pretty good the way it was. To help you try out and level up more resonators, we will add more exchange items to the Elusive Store in subsequent versions of the Depths of Elusive Realms event. Oh, so that way you can use different characters that you wouldn't normally use. That's good. These items will be available as the convene events for the second half of each version are released. Okay, so the second half of the patch. You'll receive a system mail reminder after the exchange items are added. Please remember to exchange the rewards after fully exploring Depths of Elusive Realm. Yeah, I totally forgot to do that. I missed out on a few rewards because I had a few things left to grind. I missed out on it. I logged in. I was like, it just closed. I was so mad. Guidebook activity points from a daily quest. Thank God. Please get rid of the daily quests that are like complete one side quest, complete Tower of Adversity, one's floor. Bro, those take way too long. No one, sometimes people don't even have side quests. And first of all, it takes forever. No one's doing that shit. The side quests, the daily quests in this game are really bad. With the activity points reward for the spend 180 wave plates is increased from 20 to 60. Thank God. That means all I got to do for dailies is do the daily quest, which is really easy, and then just spend my stamina, and I'm done with dailies. Thank God. This is a really good change. Holy shit. Special note from the developers. Version 1.2 in the Turquoise Moonglow is coming soon. Turquoise Moonglow, I wonder where that is. In this update, we'll introduce the Moon Chasing Festival event and dedicate ourselves to address any issues that have impacted your experience so far. Dedicate ourselves to address. Is this saying they're going to do a stream? That's what it sounds like to me. Okay. We are well aware that many aspects of Wuthering Waves still have room for improvement. I'm glad that they know that. And we're committed to listening to your feedback to continually optimize and enhance the game. Together, we aim to create a better Solaris 3 and offer you many thrilling adventures. We are also excited to announce that everyone will receive the 5-star Resonator Sheng Li Yao for free during the second half of version 1.2. Another free 5-star? Holy shit. Base devs. Holy fuck. Bro, you know, these are fucking appreciative devs. Yes, they are making probably, okay, we're just talking about mobile, you know, chart. They're making 30 million plus, right? And if we're talking about everything combined, it's probably close to, by now, they've probably made well over 100 million, maybe 150 million at this point, right? Because most of the people that play this play on PC. I'm just gonna be honest with you right now. Dude, the fact that they listened to everybody's, you know, criticisms and they're very good at fixing them, much like Star Rail's team, right? This gives me so much hope for this game. I'm really enjoying this game. And not only this, they actually listen to the content creators. I am in 2 Discords. One's a very private server where I get access to very private things. And the other one's like the Project Wave program, which is in the official Discord, but you have to have the role to see that channel. But I keep talking to the devs, and dude, they really want content creator feedback, especially people that know life these games, play different accounts, are constantly playing all the time, always, their entire life is the game, right? Because that's where they make money. But they're very much listening to us and the fans. So make sure you guys do the, you know, the surveys at the end of, you know, the patch or in the middle of the patch. Make sure you guys do the surveys because they really do listen. If there is something that you actively want, tell a creator and they will make a video on it or put it in the survey because they are listening. Dude, what can I say? Another dub by Kuro Games, another free 5-star. Devs listened! The fucking Pokey gonna say that he invented that shit. That's crazy. Dude, this is going to be a very good patch. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for the story in this patch because it looks like we're gonna get a lot of more Black Shore stuff. I will talk about, you know, the characters, 'cause I know people are asking me why I haven't done the video on the drip marketing for the, you know, Shorekeeper and the other 4-star. I'm just gonna wait for the last 5-star to get announced, which is him. Read his drip marketing and make one video on all 3 at the same time, because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to do it. But yeah, I think this is an amazing update. They did a real, dude, I really love the shooter. The hover droid, that thing's awesome. I can totally see them implementing that in boss fights, and I think that would be so awesome. If you guys want to know what it's like, go look at the Stellar Blade final boss fight if you haven't seen it, or go look at any Nier Automata fight. You use this quite often, the pod, which is what it's called. And I really hope that they said there's more changes coming to it. I really hope they implement it in combat somehow, or at least make us use it during boss fights for certain segments. That would be so sick. Let me know what your favorite change was in this patch. I know a lot of people are probably going to say the over cap on stamina and the probably the 120 FPS. A lot of people have been asking about that. I think this was a very good patch. Not a lot of changes, but the changes that were made were very significant changes that a lot of people wanted. Been asking for 120 FPS for a while because they had it in the beta, and then they took it out with the launch of the game. I've been asking for stamina, excess stamina, and you know, because literally for the last 3 days, besides today I logged in, but the last 3 days I didn't use the stamina, so it just sat there and wasted. And also that droid thing, dude, having to use a ranger every time I saw a goddamn you know, chime in Mount Firmament, and I had to keep switching teams. That was so annoying. It made exploring so annoying. See, this is what I'm saying when I say Wuthering Waves makes exploration very fun, because a lot of this quality of life stuff makes it so much easier, right? I loved everything in this patch. I think this is amazing. Again, let me know what you guys liked the most about this and what you would like to see in the future, because I've been thinking about doing this video for a while. I want to do a video on the best things that they can do to improve the game, albeit 3 of the things I already had written down. They already put. My thing for the Ranger was, oh, give us a hotkey to just instantly swap to the team. This is much better. I don't have to swap teams. I just have the droid out. This is awesome. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of this. What's your favorite thing, or what you would like to see changed even more in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.